All right, good morning. This is Marianne DeNovelis with Breaking Chains Now and Limitless, here to show you how to quickly and efficiently get through your Facebook notifications. Now, if you're anything like me, you have got notifications that pop up here. And if you're anything like me, also, you've got several dozens, if not hundreds, that show up every day. Now, if you were to go through these one by one and read them and acknowledge them and make sure everything gets your attention, it would take all day. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm all about going as efficiently as possible and going as fast as possible through all of my notifications, because while I use Facebook on a daily basis, I definitely don't want to spend my whole day there. So here's something I'm going to show you how to do, how to quickly and efficiently get through all of your notifications, all of your messages, and all of your friend requests in a super fast and simple, easy way. Now, Facebook does something that, I'm not a super big fan of, but this is the way they run. This is how they do notifications. Once you click on this notification, then this number goes away whether or not you've read everything in your notifications. Now, that may work for you or against you, but for me, I know that once I click that, I better check everything to make sure I didn't miss it, because otherwise I won't be notified again. So I use this little number right here to let me know if there's anything new that I have not seen. And once I click it, I go through and make sure I see everything that I need to see. So that's your first tip. The second thing to do is actually go for it and click on this. So you're going to click on this notifications. Now notice that once you've done that, this little box has gone away. There's no number telling you how many new ones. Once this number 3 is gone, I know that all of these need my attention. Now I have 3 up there, which means I have 3 unread notifications. Now if you look and see, you'll notice that this box right here is a darker color than the other boxes. That means it's unread. Another indication of that is this little dot right here. If this dot is colored in, I have not clicked on this link yet. If this dot has a circle in it, or if it's not colored in, that means I have read it. Now, Facebook does not give you the option to go back and mark as unread, so make sure that you know that when you're going through your notifications, that if you click on it, that means you won't get to know if it's been looked at already. So if you click on that, it will show as read and you'll have marked that as completed. This is how I run my systems with my email, with my text, everything. I leave the notifications up until I can read it and complete it. Now this new notification came up with 3 and says I've got 3 notifications here. The first thing I'm going to look at is this little icon right here. You'll see Facebook puts new little icons in each notification so you can quickly and easily tell what needs your attention and what doesn't. Now this little box right here means that someone commented on a post. Okay, you can see that this commented on Dana's post, for example. This person commented on Dana's post. This one, this little thumbs up, means someone's liked my post. Again, here's a comment. Here's a comment. Now these comment boxes will only show up if I have already commented on the post, then it's someone else's post, or someone's commenting on my post. Now that will be very useful in a moment. I'll tell you why later on. Now we go through our notifications here. We've got the thumbs up for someone liking or interacting. Now you'll see on Facebook, you'll be able to have more than one response to some of these. You can either like it, love it, laugh, wow, sad, or angry. These different icons will show up in this spot here depending on how that person interacted with the post. Okay? If it shows up with this little tree or maybe a camera or some other little people in a circle post, that means that's a group. So this is a post in a Limitless Tribe group. This is a post in a photographers group that I'm a part of. This is a post in the 6-figure author group. Now, these will all mean that these are groups that I'm active in and a part of, and I will want to check those notifications in those groups because I'm a member of those groups and I want to be with those people and connect with them and respond to them. Okay? So again, here we see a comment post. This is someone who mentioned me in a comment. Okay, this is showing up with a star because Dana, hey Dana, is one of those people that I interact with on Facebook, and I've marked her as a close friend on Facebook. That means I get a notification in this area whenever she makes a post. Now, I'm not going to get that with all of my friends, only those that I've marked as close friends, and I'll show you what that looks like in a different video. Okay, again, we've got a group post. I've got Stacy marked as a star friend. She's got a like right here, and we've got a little icon here for one of the groups that I'm part of. Okay, this is another group that I'm part of with a light bulb there. Again, another group. So this is going to be your quick reference guide to what posts need your attention and what don't. Now, I love this one. This is one from Facebook, and it's telling me that someone has a birthday today. And I love to just go in whenever I'm, on my feed. Oh my gosh, Facebook, sent me a notification that someone's got a birthday today. So I'm going to check that out. Now I'm going to show you how to quickly and easily make this a process that you can just go through super fast. So your first thing to do is just pay attention to these icons, okay? Make sure that you've got the chat boxes with your little mental note that you need to check those out. Now if you go to a post that has got a chat box in it, okay, so this one has a chat box in it because I commented on McLean's post earlier today. So what I'm going to do is there is a command icon on my keyboard, or you can, if you're on a Mac, it's a command icon. If you're on a PC, it's control. I'm going to hold down the command button and click. What that's going to do is bring up a new tab on my computer. Let me show you what that looks like here real quick. Look at the top of this video, and you are going to see what that looks like right here. So I've got several tabs with Facebook open because once I click away from this, if I change the screen, I'm going to lose my spot. It's just like losing your spot in a book. I'm going to lose my spot in this if I click away from the screen. So I open up a new tab so that I can see that. Now that tab that I just clicked on with McLean's post, it's right here. I can go over to it. This is another tab that I've opened up. Actually, this is a tab that I'm responding to in another page, and I'm done with this, so I'm going to click out of it. Okay, this is another one. Okay, here is McLean, or excuse me, not McLean's post. It's Heather's post that got a comment from McLean. Okay, I've got some replies here. I'm going to, interact with these because I'm having a conversation with Zane and McLean. This is really cool. But Heather's post, I don't necessarily want to see every time someone comments, because after I comment on this post right about here, I've commented on McLean's post. Every time someone comments after that, I'm going to get a notification. Now, I don't necessarily want that. So what I'm going to do is pay attention to this little down caret here. I'm going to click on that and say, turn off notifications for this post. You see I've got a little globe here. I've got a little globe here. I don't want necessarily to see a new notification every time someone comments on this. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn that off. Heather, I love you. This is an amazing post. I just don't need to know every notification, so I'm just not going to see that every time. And now I'm going to I'm done with this post. I'm done interacting with this, so I'm going to click that, and I'm done. So now I'm going to go back to my notifications list here. You can see that I've got another notification. I do want to go wish these people happy birthday. So again, I'm going to hold down the command or control key, depending on if you're on a Mac or PC, and I'm going to click that. You'll notice that it opened up this birthdays tab right here. Okay, so Deborah's birthday. I'm going to say happy birthday, Deborah. And just wish her a happy birthday. I'll go back and say, and send a greeting to all of these amazing people. There's a lot of birthdays today, which is awesome. And I'm going to go back and finish that. Since I'm not done with this, I'm going to leave this tab open and go back to my original tab. Now, you'll see that this has been marked in a lighter color than this blue one here. So I know that I've read that one. I've paid attention to it. This one is a page that I run, Marianne DeNovelis Photography. It's got comments, it's got new likes, new posts, new views. So I need to go check on that. So I'm going to hit Command click. Again, it's going to open up a new tab right here. I'm going to go check it out. I'm going to go see people. They're commenting. Looks like people commented on my post. That was on April 6th, so I already checked that. So I know I've already checked all of these, so I can check this off. I'm good. And now I'm going to go back to my book. I'm going to go back to my notifications book and say, okay, where do I need to interact here? Okay, so I've got another post that Whitelane, she's an amazing friend of mine. She made pies on her brand new countertop, super cool. I commented on it, so I'm going to be getting notification every time someone posts. Now, I don't necessarily need those notifications, so I'm going to go ahead and unfollow. Looks like turn on, and now I'm going to turn off. Now, I did get a notification when Anthony posted because he's my husband, and Facebook knows to notify me whenever we, are playing together on Facebook. So that's complete right there. Again, I'm going to go back to my book. I've already checked off all of these. Now, I don't need to, the reason I'm leaving these ones unclicked and unread is because I don't necessarily need to go check on this little heart. I know what they did. They didn't comment or ask questions, so I don't need to check on that. So I can either leave that or mark it as read, okay? Stacey Harris posted an LDS Abundance and Holistic Living. That's not a group I'm necessarily a leader in. If I need to go check on her content, I totally can do that. But right now, today, I know that I don't need to, so I'm going to mark that as read. Someone changed the type of the group. I don't need to go check that out. I'm going to mark that as read. Same here. This is a group I follow, but I don't necessarily play with every single day. So I'm going to mark that as read. I've already checked out these photos. Mark that as read. This is a group that I'm, again, part of, but I don't need to see every single post. So I'm going to mark that as read, and so on. So Stacey, I'm going to check her out later by clicking Command on my keyboard and clicking on that. So I know I can check on that in a minute. That's going to mark that as read. Okay, this is a comment that I do need to check out. Again, Command click. That's going to open another tab right up here. Now, I just went out and checked out Dana's photo. This is it right here, actually, so I can mark that as read. This one I don't need to check out. This one I just checked out. That's all good. Okay, that one's all good. I already checked that out. Now see how I'm going through? I know that all these are completed. I don't need to look at these anymore. Okay, if you're not interested in going through and checking off every single box, you can take my hint for the second fast forward. Okay, so this one, I don't need to check it. I can just pass it on. This one is a like. I don't need to check it. I can just pass it on. This is a comment on Dana's post. It's Dana's post. I don't need to check it. I can just pass it on. Pass it on. Now check this out. I can, once I have checked out everything that I know I need to check out from the last time, I can click Mark All as Read. Bam. That tells me there's nothing new I need to look at. Okay. Now, I'm going to head and close this down. And there was a notification up here just a second ago, so I'm going to go check this out. Okay, there's no new notifications. All right. I've got everything checked off. That's how I go through my notifications so quickly. And just another video, I'm going to show you, just go through this real quick speed round, okay? So this takes just a few seconds. I probably spend less than 3 minutes actually checking off my notifications. I'll go here, I'll click. Actually, won't do it in another video, I'll do it right now. I'll go here, I'll click, I'll go through my notifications, check the chat boxes. Is this something I need to interact with or not? And control click, control click, control click, control click. I need to check these out. Okay, and I'm going to go check out Stacey's cute video. I'm going to hit her a like. I'm going to comment on it. This is a friend I had from when I lived in Orem. And I'm going to X this out. That means I know I'm done with it. I don't need to worry about it anymore. Okay, I've got my birthdays. I'm going to go say happy birthday, Brenda. Very cool. All right. That's how I know that I'm done. And once I'm done, I can just go ahead and close these tabs. Now I'm going to work on these tabs after we finish making this video. So in this instance, I'm going to leave these open. Now these are marked as unread because this page hasn't refreshed from the other window I marked them read on. So if I were to click off that, click back on it, it will show them. But if I click mark all as read, then I'm good to go. So ladies and gentlemen, that is how you get through your notifications super quickly. I want you to be spending as much effective time on Facebook as you can, and then as little time as possible at the same time. You guys are awesome. We will see you next time.